Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Modded Survival. I apologize. It's been a long time since I uploaded. So I know in the last episode I said more content coming soon, but it's been an interesting couple of months, to say the least. However, I am back, so without further ado, you know the deal. First things first, we're rolling a new hat. TV head. Already Yes, we already have the TV head. So, the box of shame. Ball, I think. Yep, we have that. Top hat, top hat. We already have this one too. Yep, there it is over there. Man, not getting much luck with the hats today. Big ribbon. Have the big ribbon. I think it's that one. Yep, we already have the big ribbon. Man, does this mean we just don't have very many hats left? Baby turtle. I feel like we have the baby turtle too. Maybe not. Crab, dolphin. Oh, can't go through there. No, we don't have the baby turtle. Okay. Today's hat is going to be the baby turtle. Look at it. It's so tiny. Wait, hang on. Can't even see it. He's so cute. I love it. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and just roll our Illuminati pet. And we got a lectern. Yay! Who doesn't want a lectern? Okay. Now that that's over with, just a few general updates. I moved all of the animals to the balls again just because with winter approaching, I don't want the snow to pile up and let them escape. Also, all of our nether creatures are gone again. So what happened there? But it happened. So, with that being said, first things first, let's go ahead and take care of a couple of achievements that I've just been ignoring. They're really easy to get done. Okay, first achievement is literally just crafting a crab trap. I don't know why I never did that, but here we are. I apparently never did that. So I guess we'll do that at some point. Next, let's go ahead and grab, I think we're missing one fossil, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it appears we're missing sheep fossil, the head. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get a sheep fossil real quick. Okie dokie. So I went and I found sheep fossil skull. That's done. Still can't find the wolf fossil, and I'm not exactly sure why. But doesn't look like we'll be able to get that one. In other words, I did finally find a Piglin Manor. I broke the bell instead of ringing it. So I don't think I can get that one. I also forgot I wasn't recording. I remembered when I went to go get this one. So I can roll that now. Okay. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and take care of this one. And we can do this one as well. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Just grab random shards here, I guess. Okay, we made a pot out of 4 different shards. Shards. Okay. Can I get that achievement, please? Why? If it has to actually be in a crafting table? Okay, yeah, there we go. That's why I didn't give it to me the first time. And also, still have... I may not. I may have... Oh wait, no, I can just do it in here. There we go. Unidentified artifact. Boom. That's done. Okay. Next. Next, we can go ahead and just take care of these two diamond and netherite, which I actually don't know how to make. So, whoa. I don't know how to get this one, but they're cool. Why didn't these? I get that one either. Or that one. Okay, anyway. Diamonds around a stick, and like a regular upgrade, so I'm gonna need a stick. If I could spell it right. And I should have, since I just went hunting for netherite, I should have plenty of, yeah, I've got 28, and upgrade. Heck, I just got, I literally just went and got a whole bunch of them. Heck, they go. Oh, smithing template. Yeah, there we go. Which I do this. Yeah, so I should probably move all those anyway. Ourselves a diamond shield. Okay. Just that. We've got another red shield. Cool. Those are done. Don't need another red shield either. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading over to the industrial district because finally have design for train station. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to put the train station over here or if I'm going to do it over at the industrial district. But I also, looking straight in there, I also have a design for a crane that I will be using over at the industrial district. So let's go ahead, we'll hop over there and I'll show y'all how it works. So it has just occurred to me that we should probably make the train itself before we make the crane so that we know where to put the train. Um, that being said, this is not the say it's going to be the same engine, but we're gonna make a second train. That way, this one can stay as our passenger train, and we'll have one just for like transporting items and stuff. So I didn't quite have all the materials that I needed. I had the materials I needed to make the actual engine itself, but now we're working on item car. So the item car, the engine, and the fluid car are all designed by Polar TT on YouTube. They do a great job explaining trains and everything like that has to do with the trains. So them for their lovely video. And right now, I'm working on applying this with lava. We have this entire tank. I'm also not sure where my train went. Check on that. That entire tank is full of lava, and so I need that lava go to this tank, basically. That I can make some more sturdy sheets, so I can make some more train casings. Yeah, this has been a long process so far. I also had to reassemble this, get some more grinding wheels. So, yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Definitely has not taken me a couple hours so far. Uh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so I officially have a train that I'm going to use to transport materials. Here we are. We have a regular like items car. We have a car that I'm going to be using for wood because I plan on having another um like wood area because the only thing that grows in this biome is the acacia trees. And so I'm going to put another area where I'm growing like spruce and dark oak because I really like building with those blocks. And then finally, we have a fluid car, which I'm probably going to have this train pass through the nether at some point just to fill up these, and then we'll move our tanks closer over here. So now that the train's done, let's go ahead and build our train station. We're gonna wait on the crane for now, just because I want to get the actual station itself figured out, and the station is what this train here is going to use. So we'll have this one have its own station, this one have its own station. If that makes any sense. So I do have a station sign. Go like that. This is the design for the station that I came up with. So I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to keep it in the perimeter of the area. I really wanted to, but it was too close to that track. Like if I were to move it to where it's all this puts right up next to this track, I didn't want to do that. Um, so we're just gonna have to have it a little bit out of the industrial district. I think that's fine, honestly. And there will be doors here. It's just I have them configured to not be placed, and so they didn't transfer to the schematic. So I'll have to go back in and redo that. Which also means I do need to adjust where I have this track, but that's fine. Have the track go through here. Have to move this machine, but that's fine. And then we'll probably have it just link back up somewhere over here and just go continue along the main track. For now, I'm going to need a lot of materials for this build. Let's just go ahead and move this machine. I'm going to I'm going to clear out all this copper, and we'll go ahead and just move the machine like, over here. Also, at some point, I'm going to need to turn this entire area, like the flooring, to, I think I'm going to do stone bricks because they fit, they just kind of fit the vibe. So that's going to be a project and a half. Small steps. Let's move this machine first. All right, I have the the thing. I think the clayinator is what I called it. Moved over here, leaving room for our train station to go in over there. Now, I guess it's time for to make a bunch of bricks. This is gonna take me a while, so I'll be back when I'm done. Right, train station is, albeit for the doors, we have to power it. Well, So now what I'm going to do is just fill in the doors. And yeah. Okay, I've got the doors installed. We've got the one there, and then the one over here. Um, these are actually really cool because go down here so that we can test that. These actually do open, like fully open. Um, and they're hooked up to the actual train itself, so when the train starts to move, it'll open the door. Same thing with the ones over there. Now, let's go ahead and get our crane installed. This is the most complex thing I've ever built in Create, and I'll show you why here in just a moment. Okay, so, like I said, this is the most complicated thing I have ever built when it comes to Create, and this is why. So if we approach the station, I swear if this breaks now, I'm going to be really upset. Boom, swings over, connects. Now, as we leave the station, it swings back around. This took me so long to build. Hang on. I can't. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. This took me so long to build. Even so, to the point that when I tried to put it in this world, it broke again. This took me so long, all because of this stupid redstone. Like, it is such a complicated system, and that the timing had to be so perfect that it just, like, even just being slightly off or having one of these move in the wrong direction when it's not supposed to breaks the entire thing. But that being said, we do have it. It is working. I need to connect this conveyor belt up to a power source. That piston's there because I've got a piston over here that moves a block. Basically, when it turns over the train, this entire center here, I can just show you actually. Levers are for. Oh, wait. 1 second. So, when I hit this lever, you can see it swings it around. Then it undoes it, and it drags this entire thing down, while also activating that piston to push a block into place. What that does is allows this fan to start pushing the items, which are pulling out up here. They come out of the top onto this conveyor belt, drop down the center, and fall onto this block right here. They are then pushed by this fan onto this conveyor belt and sorted into whatever we need it. Then, once the train starts to pull away, it activates this one, which pulls that piston away, pushes this back up, and after a second, turns it back the other way. This took me forever. Because I got all this working, and then when I went to hook it up to the track, I thought these train observers just gave out like a like a quick pulse. Then I realized that they act as pressure plates, so whenever the train's sitting on top of them, they send a pulse, or they send a signal. And so I had to figure out how to turn that signal into a pulse, which is where this pulse repeater comes in. It gets the redstone signal and just outputs a pulse. Technically it has a delay on it, but I don't need the delay for anything, so yeah. Anyway, now we have a train station, we have our crane, we have a second train for all the materials. I will be covering up all this redstone with stone bricks. You can't see it. I just left it uncovered so I can explain kind of what's happening. Yeah, these redstone links, oh, they're so helpful. Because that means I can build this circuit and then just transmit the signals where I want them to. I wish I could put this, like, down there. That way I could cover that up, but can't. So we gotta live with it. Now that all that's done, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you would like me to go over in a bit more detail any of the create stuff that I'm doing, let me know down in the comments, and I will go over that next time. As always, I hope you all are having an amazing afternoon, evening, night, morning, depending on what time it is for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!